Hello, beautiful people. This is AL Thick Madame, and this is going to be a what a day post. The side heifer literally just passed by me. Child. Whew. Been blessed enough not to have to work with her for like the last almost 3 weeks. That might be changing soon, I'm not sure. Because they're trying their best to make it so everybody is going back into the new department. I have not even taken classes, so I'm like, no. My partner told me that they have me scheduled on one of my days off to be one of the bodies that will be back there. And I'm like, he was like, well, tell them that you haven't taken the class. I was like, I've told them before that I didn't take the class, but they did not care. That was of no interest to them. So they were looking at me like, and the only reason why I didn't have to stay over that day was only because they had turned the electricity off, and the people who were in charge of making the schedule had no idea. So I ran around with a chicken with his head cut off for a little while, and the person was able to verify it, and I was able to go home. So literally, that was the only reason why I was able to leave. Anyway, I'm on my way home, leaving this godforsaken place. I'm trying not to be like this, but they doing the most. And it's like, how you gonna sit up here and 5 people? Yes, I said 5. Fire people. 5 people like you done lost your mind, like you just had people to spare, and then work the mule out of the other people that's left over. Like, we tired. I'm tired, boss. I's tired, boss. Like, I don't understand why you think that working the mule out of us is productive when it's not. Many of y'all already know that I told y'all my history, and part of my history is that I have been a social worker before, and I do plan very much so to get back into it at some point in time. And something that you have to really realize, especially if you love it and you know that that is what you were meant to do, is that you need to pace yourself, especially if you were doing anything remotely close to what I was doing. I was a child protective services social worker, and I had to get to a point where I had to basically go somewhere and sit down, because I would burn out, or I would be on the verge of burning out, because I was so dedicated to the clients that I was serving. So yeah, it was a lot going on, and don't nobody have time. So with this place, I'm just like, it's too much manual labor going on for you to think that I want to be worked like a mule, slave, or anything else remotely similar to that. I'm tired in my spirit, baby. So yeah. Today was a day. I had a good day. That's the thing. I be having a good day. I was with my partner. This actually is one of my partner's days off, but they had him assigned to come into work. And I'm just like, y'all was working the mule out of this man. What I told y'all I planned on doing was coming in here and asking some questions, and also submitting some paperwork so that I can make sure that I'm off for Juneteenth, right? Because I'm normally off for Juneteenth. Last year I took off, but this year my job has decided to recognize that as a holiday, as a national holiday. That's all fine and dandy, but I need my day off, and it's Father's Day too. Now, I know Father's Day means nothing to a lot of people, because a lot of people do not have present fathers, so I get it, but I do. And I live for my daddy. My daddy just turned 70 years old on the 2nd. And I asked him, how old do you feel? Because I already knew he was going to say he felt younger than what he actually is. And he gets around pretty good, considering he has somewhat of a bum leg, knee, and all that good stuff or whatever. Like, he's still very active. And he's had to take on, taking care of my mama. And it's a lot that's going on. So in between taking care of her, still working like he hasn't retired, and, maintaining his garden, which is very, very fruitful, if you will. He got a lot going on. So You know what I'm saying? He said he feel 50. I said, I know you do. And then, he was just like, oh, I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down. I hate whenever he say stuff like that. And he said every other blue moon, my daddy will say something that'll make my heart drop a little bit. And I just be like, Daddy, please don't do this. Like, please don't, Daddy. Because I'm a daddy's girl. I can't. So, yeah. Anyway, so back to what I was telling y'all about work. Y'all, I don't want to get to a point where I become burnt out because I'm working so much and I see that place more than I see stuff I want to watch on TV or going out or doing whatever it is that I want to do. My thing is I should be able to have my leisure time off from work to enjoy whatever it is that I desire to do. I don't care if it's sleep all day. I want to be able to do that. Like right now, TMI, my monthly visitor is here. I am not really experiencing anything terrible as I have for most of my life because I'm pretty sure of the things that I'm doing. Alkaline wise. The last time it was on, it lasted 3 days and I couldn't even believe it. I kept thinking that it was doing its disappearing act like it normally does, which is it'll be off for 1 day and come back on full force, and then it'll have a couple of drops here, a couple of drops there, and I'm like, okay, are you gonna be on or not? Like, I go to the bathroom and it'll all be all the way on, and then I'll do what I need to do to make sure that since I'm no longer going to be using the bathroom and just living life and walking around and doing whatever, that I'm protected, quote unquote, and that mug will just be off. And I'm like, yeah, my monthly visitor tries me. It really, I ain't never seen something try me in such a way. Like my friend just said the other day, she was like, your period is so random. I was like, yeah, it's always been random. I wish I could be like my friend who has a menstrual cycle, or at least when we were in school, hers would come on and she would know the exact day that it would come on. And it was literally 1 day out of each month that it would come on, and she would just not come to school. And I'm guessing that particular day was just really rough on her, but it was just 1 day she had to endure it. And I'm like, wow, must be nice to have 1 day. I would give anything for 3. And every other blue moon I do get a 3-day menstrual cycle, but it's been few far and in between. But I'm working on something, working on getting some stuff, and my job, working the mule out of me, is gonna, I guess, help me to attain it a lot faster. I have a lot of stuff that I need to purchase. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of her, but Crystal, she's a doula, and she has different herbs and teas and things like that. And I'm planning on getting certain things from her that will help to do certain things that I need to get done and stabilize and cleanse and all of that, because I need I think I need a liver cleanse, blood purifier. I'm actually hesitant about trying the one that is supposed to be about eggs, that's supposed to increase your eggs, because as I've already told y'all before, I'm supposed to go into early menopause. What in the... So yeah, y'all, I have no idea if that's really something that would work, but that is something that the person Crystal does have that I'm very much so thinking of trying out. So yeah, wish me good luck on that. But anyway, y'all, like I was saying, I'm going through, what I'm saying, I'm working. Today was a miracle that I didn't have to pull a 12-hour shift. So yeah, my partner literally just went up to the top of the rotation list today. I don't know why I thought he was on the top of the rotation list like last week. So it's ultimately screwing me, because I was planning on doing what I normally do, which is being off for Juneteenth / Father's Day. Now, even though I'm not sure that there are any Juneteenth celebrations around here that I would be able to attend, that I would actually enjoy or would actually want to go to like that, because this place is small and I want to be able to be off, and I'm not going to be able to be off unless someone takes my spot if there is a need for people to be there. My partner already said he gonna do it because he gonna get holiday pay. That particular day would constitute as his double time paid day, so he gonna get paid twice, plus his check for that day would be doubled, plus whatever the holiday pay is. So yeah, anyway, it's just the way these holidays have been falling lately. It's just been like screwing me a little bit, and I'm just like, oh no. But yeah, I'm gonna be screwed because I'm literally gonna go to the top of the rotation list on Juneteenth, the literal day of Juneteenth, and I don't go back to the bottom of the rotation list until the following Sunday. So I feel like they're gonna try me. I really feel like they're gonna try me. They're already trying they're literally trying everybody. Oh my gosh, they're trying everybody. And and then it's dumb because it's like y'all sitting up here talking about the new people can't experience the overtime. Why not? I'm tired. And almost everybody that y'all got on the schedule is days that I don't work. My off days are Wednesdays and Thursdays. Them people work Tuesday through Saturday. So y'all would have enough bodies in the building to do what you need to do. Put them people on the floor. Let them do what they need to do. Get the visual learning going and stop the foolishness. Like, and somebody said something about it again today, talking about how you gonna sit up here and say, oh well, we just want to make sure that they're happy. I was like, make sure that they are happy. Oh, let's make the new people who have been leaving in droves happy, because we're not putting them out there like we've done to people prior to say, hey, we need bodies in the building. You're going to have to stay over, or you're going to have to come in early, whatever it is that y'all end up scheduling the folks for. Oh, let's make them happy by doing that. That makes no sense. How you going to make somebody happy when they barely, when I tell y'all almost every single last person that they have been bringing up in there is trash. I'm tired of my spirit already because, like, what day is it? I think if I actually have to come in Wednesday, I'm going to be in the most hated department unless they change it. And to add insult to injury, this trash dude that I had to come in behind the other day, who ain't been there, who is supposedly working on our shift, he has been out more than he's actually been at work. And I'm like, sir, you're trash. When I tell you what he has done, what he has been doing is what would get most people fired. You would get a phone call or somebody would tell you on the way out, don't even come back. Just don't even come back because you're trash. It is what it is. Because if I were to do the things that he has done, they would have said, go ahead, clock out for me, leave your badge at the door. It would have been a wrap. When I tell you this dude, I was so I was like, this don't make no sense. This man walked off, didn't tell nobody, hey, bye, cat, rat, nothing. Just left. Man walked off of out of the department that he was in. His partner was like, hey, where'd that guy go? I was like, I don't know. It's your partner. What you talking about? He was trash from the beginning, from the time he got there to the time he just walked off the line. I'm just like, where do y'all find these dusty people? I don't understand where you find these dusty, crusty people who don't know how to do nothing. And like I keep telling y'all, it's not hard. What I do is not hard. It's just a matter of doing it right and being effective and just, you know what I'm saying, communication and, you know, things that you should be doing. But, you know, if you're anything like the side heifer, then, you know, it's probably not going to work because she don't believe in effective communication and, you know, actually acting like a human and, you know, stuff like that. Everything is all about this married man and selling drugs for him on the premises of work and, you know, stuff like that. So, and hey, let's create this imaginary anger for people, all because my man, who actually belongs to somebody else, speaks to you. Oh, okay. Girl, bye. So, I just can't. And then, like, I be saying to myself, oh, you better know. Because he'll make a point not to speak or nothing. And I'm like, yeah, you better go on about your business because you knew you was wrong. I wish I could tell y'all exactly what he did. Because it's like you were taught that what you did was the exact opposite of what you were supposed to do. It's not what you do. Like, when I tell y'all I had to play catch up almost the entire 4 hours after I had already worked my 8-hour shift. I had no issues where I was. I had to leave my department and go to the side heifer's department to catch up behind him. I was so tired in my spirit ride. I was like, this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. This is why. This is why. Like, and I'm just like, girl, sir, don't nobody have time for this. Like, you really tried it. Like, you really tried it. I'm at the house, and I'm just here, child. I don't be knowing whether I'm going to come in, y'all. My bad. I know y'all like, dang, she showed all over the place. Period on. Been working. They been working the mule out of me. Like, I ain't got nothing else in my life I need to be doing. Like, they really act like people don't have no life outside of this place. I was so mad I couldn't even watch P-Valley when I wanted to, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait till I get off. Drafted to stay over. Why? All these people, y'all keep hiring all these people, and how do y'all not have enough bodies? So tired. I just be like, somebody please do something. This don't make no sense. And then they're trying to reassure us, oh, well, because I asked the supervisor today. I asked this supervisor, I said, did all the stuff start yet? Because they're supposed to be testing out something to see if it's going to work so that people don't have to work over and come in early and do all this other foolishness. And I'm like, okay, they're starting it off with the all-stars. And those are the people who do the job that the now divorced man does. They have changed people's schedules, or some people stayed the same. Basically, if you have been there quite some time, you were able to get your good old Monday through Friday or whatever days you wanted. You had first dibs to get whatever days of the week and whatever shift. That is why he is on another shift now, because he was not there long enough. He's only been there for a year, and he has been in that position less than 6 months. So yeah, cause y'all what? He started training in January, and it was like a 13-week situation. So yeah. Anyway, so he had to go wherever they were gonna put him. He didn't get no, he didn't get a vote. He didn't get a say in that. And I'm just like, okay. And then the supervisor was like, well, did they say how long it was going to take for them to figure out whether it was working or not? I was like, no, but they need to hurry it up because I'm tired. I'm tired in my spirit. I'm tired. I am tired. It's a miracle that I ain't have to work over today. Like, when I tell y'all it's a miracle, it really was, because had this man called out again like he did yesterday, I would have had to stay over because somebody on the shift after mine decided to call out. And I'm like, girl, what did you call out for? You had a cake day yesterday. If y'all would have saw what I saw, I was just like, on our shift, they cut the food about this particular thing. Certain things that we order, they want it to be a certain way on the other two shifts. But on our shift, they want to bring it up and try to make it seem as though we're depleting certain resources when it's not us. And then it's funny because somebody said something about it, and then the person who like is on the shift after hours came, and they were like, what's going on with all of this? And we told him, on the shift that you normally work, they get to play I'm trying to figure out how to say it without... They get spoiled. I guess that's the best way I could say it. They get really spoiled. They don't have to worry about none of the stuff that we got to worry about. Like, it's crazy. Like, they should not be behind. When I tell you how spoiled they get, they should never be behind. They should never be behind. No matter what's going on, no matter what everything change over to, they should not have to be behind at all. Nobody should be struggling. None of that. Oh, for us, they want us to go get the stuff all day and make sure everything is going the way it's supposed to go. And because it's not what everybody else is receiving, we have so many issues throughout the day that we have to address and fix on our own if it's not in situations that would require a maintenance to come over and fix it. Like, it's crazy stuff. But we got to go through all of this, and they get a cakewalk. That's why I was so confused when that woman called out. My partner was even like, what did she even call out for? Because I know one day she called out, and I mean, I don't even remember if she made her 90-day probationary period yet or not. I don't even remember. But they had a cakewalk. They had a good old cakewalk. And then my partner, he was looking. I said, do you see that? I said, do you see this? And he was mad because they be raking us over the coals. But anyway, y'all, child, when I tell y'all, I'm dreading the fact that they got me up there telling myself, oh, you gotta work on Wednesday, and then I gotta work with this raggedy man who is trash, which means I'm gonna have to do the order in an apartment that I don't really be in like that. Like, I'm just like, quit drafting the people who's the part. This is what's infuriating me. So everybody who has been getting drafted 99% of the time, they work in the most hated department or they work in the side heifers department, which has been trash, utter trash over the last, I don't know how many months, long before she even left and was over there all the time. Don't nobody want to be over there, and I definitely don't want to be in the most hated department. Like, I'm just saying, don't want to be over there with somebody who's trash. I'm not trying to do all the work by myself, because that's ultimately what you gonna get. I can't. And then I don't have a poker face. If I don't like you, or if I'm feeling some type of way about you, you're gonna be able to tell by my facial expression. You're going to be able to tell. I'm not going to be able to hide it. If I don't walk off from you and you just see my back, then you're going to know that I ain't here for you. So I'm not going to smile in your face, because the smile is even going to show through that it's fake. I can't do it. So I would rather just not have nothing to do with you. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. And I'm going to try not to die in the process, because I already know, like, if it stays that way and I have to work with him, that it's going to be an issue to where I'm going to have to be over there. And that's why I'm just not understanding. Y'all got me coming in. Why can't I be in my department with my partner who's already going to be there? Just like today and tomorrow, which are supposed to be his days off. Wait a minute. Yeah. Sunday and Monday are supposed to be his new days off now. So why can't it be like it is for him, where I can be in my department with my partner on those days as well, if I gotta come in, because I'm putting in my day off for Thursday, which ultimately still really ain't even a day off. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to see y'all all day every day. I don't want to see y'all. I don't volunteer to do stuff for a reason. I want a life, and I have a life outside of this place. Y'all gonna learn. I'm trying to tell you, like, the Lord is gonna show me something else, and when I leave, you're gonna miss me. Oh well. Ain't gonna be nothing y'all can take. Ain't gonna be nothing y'all can say. Ain't gonna be nothing y'all can do. I'm tired of my spirit. Like, no. Anyway, I bored y'all enough. I'm sorry. This was mainly a vent session, because these people is really trying it. I really don't think I'm gonna be able to be off for Juneteenth, and I am not here for that. And it's making me mad, because I'm like, y'all shouldn't have even made it into, y'all recognizing it at this job when most of the people here are not black. It's a decent amount of us there, but most of y'all, no. Y'all, I'm tired. I saw put a ring on it yesterday. There was just so much nothing going on that it wasn't gonna take much time. But I think I'm gonna do it today. I think I'm gonna do the recap review today. But y'all will see. It's gonna be a little different. The reunion gonna be better than that episode. Cause no. And I'm tired. I'm so tired of it. Y'all excuse me. I'm just my body is probably in shock that I'm not working over today. But I don't trust them. It might happen tomorrow. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for listening to me vent. I really do appreciate it. Let me go in here and partake of alkaline sustenance and watch some more shows. All right, y'all take care. I will see y'all sooner than later. Bye.